Good morning, boys and girls. Last week we learned all about verbs, and those were doing words. And we asked the question, can I do it? Because they're also known as doing words, but the correct name was verbs. So now we're going to learn another part of speech, English speech, to make our writing and our sentences a lot more interesting. So these words that I've written here are just ordinary words. They are names of things, but they don't have special names. That's why they all have small letters. So I have got pen, boy, car, and sky. So these are just names of ordinary things, and these are called nouns. And another word for this, because they give names to things, they are called naming words. But like verbs, we're also called doing words. Nouns are also called naming words. Now what we're going to learn today is to make, if these nouns were in a sentence, it's to make more interesting sentences using words called adjectives. So it's quite a big word. Adjectives. And that, like nouns, are naming words, verbs are doing words, adjectives tell you more about nouns, so they describe them. They describe what they look like, what their color is, what they smell like, what they taste like. They tell you more about the nouns. So they are describing words, but that is the correct name. So adjectives. So let's have a look what we can do. The noun is pen. What could we have for pen? We could have an ink pen. We could have an expensive pen. We could have a broken pen. We could have a blue pen, a black pen. We could have a plastic pen. We could have a gold pen. So I think I'm going to go with black because that is one of our spelling words this week. So black pen. So that tells me more about this pen. So this is my describing word because it tells me more about my naming word. Adjective tells me more about my noun. Right, let's have a look at the next one. A boy. What kind of boy? A well-behaved boy, a well-mannered boy, a naughty boy, a clean boy, a neat boy, a spoilt boy, and I think I'm going to go with a neat, because he goes to LaSalle College. So he's neatly dressed, neat and tidy boy. So that is your describing word. It tells me more about this boy, this naming word, this noun, a boy. Right, what kind of car? An old car, a new car, a shiny car, a dirty car, a clean car, an expensive car, a red car, a black car, a fast car, a slow car. And let's do a fast car. Right, a fast car. And then the last one on our list is the noun, the naming word, is if when we look up into the beautiful sky. So what kind of word can we describe the sky with? Okay, I hope lots of words are being said. So a blue sky, a clear sky, a cloudy sky, a smoky sky, a foggy sky. So let's have a beautiful, clear. And I'm going to do 2. So clear, blue sky. So what you're going to do is you're going to have a look at some nouns, and in your comprehension book we're going to go through it together now, and then you're going to fill it in on your own. And then later on in the week we're going to speak about pets, and you are going to write a description. That means you're going to use lots of adjectives to tell me what your pet likes doing, what he's like or what she's like, what it looks like, and you're going to use some very, very good adjectives. Right, so now what you need to do is turn to page 33 of your comprehension book with the 2 children flying on their pencil, and you're going to complete the bottom part of this. It's the adjective part. So we're only going to do this today, and I'm going to go through it with you, and then you can do it on your own. So you don't actually need to get your book now. You can follow on the video, and then when we're finished you're going to turn to page 33 and you're going to fill these in. So it says, fill in a describing word for each noun. So let's first find the nouns. Clown, what kind of clown? Flower, and that's not flour you put into a cake. It's the flower that grows outside, beautiful flowers in our gardens. Cookies and girl. So those are your nouns, your naming words, and these are your adjectives or your describing words. So I see a what kind of clown? A pretty clown, a beautiful clown, a funny clown, or a yummy clown? Yes, clowns are in the circus or at fetes or at carnivals to make us laugh. So it would be, I see a funny clown. Let's have a look at the next one. Look at the what kind of flower? Pretty flower, maybe. Beautiful flower, maybe. Funny flower, no, we've used funny already for clown. Yummy flower, no, we don't eat flowers in our gardens because we never know if they may be poisonous. So it could be pretty or beautiful. So either one of those would fit in here, and I think I'm going to say look at the beautiful flower. So I'm going to use beautiful there. I smell the what cookies? The pretty cookies or the yummy cookies? Oh, definitely the yummy cookies. So that would be your adjective there. And then here is a pretty girl. And we could have had, here is a beautiful girl, and look at the pretty flower. Just remember that your adjectives describe your nouns, and they make your writing and your sentences much, much better. So when you're asked to make sentences with your spelling words this week, let's see if you can speak about the nouns having some good adjectives in them.